All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutation and much love to the Akim out there pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. This is Brother Osh, Great Millstone, Tampa. Back with another lesson, Lord's will. Is edifying, just a quick walk and talk. Just meditate on these, the news. Try to watch the news every morning, and throughout the day, obviously. But, that's something I do in the morning after I wake up. Check out the local news and whatnot. And these people are losing it, man. Americans are losing it. They're done. All right. As the scriptures say, the love of many shall wax cold. So people are going to start turning up. The true nature of these psychotic Americans are going to come out. Because they don't know who they can trust. And in 2 Corinthians 15 says, for the lack of bread and for great tribulation, they're going to be invading one another. All right? Ain't nobody going to have pity on his neighbor. So the time of Jacob's trouble is coming. It's quickly approaching. Full-blown effect. And you Jakes are already catching hell. All right? And now the Lord opening up can of whoop ass on you Northern Kingdom. Right? Deporting niggas left and right. Now you're the face of crime. Right? And Donald Trump just passed that executive order in April 24th, I think. Around there. To ramp up the police department and the military. All right, to police the streets of America. Look it up, read through it. And now they're opening up prisons that were once shut down, Alcatraz being one of them. And they're building them concentration camps. So we told y'all, and this is for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're going to start throwing y'all in there like zoo animals. Because the prophets of the Lord Ben told you about this. People called us conspiracy nuts, crazy bums. But now look, it's all happening. All right, because what's this leading towards? The mark of the beast. And this new system that's about to be put online. Where everything's going to be digital. And if you don't take that mark, you won't be able to access none of that digital system. Including the money. As the scriptures say, no man may buy or sell except he that had the mark. So the Lord is fast-tracking these prophecies. All right, World War III is brewing. It's already begun, But the missiles won't come. The thermonuclear destruction of America, according to the scriptures, won't come until that hour of temptation comes. And again, people are losing it. They have nothing else to lose. So when Esau unravels this chip through whatever scenario he's going to make, right, the Black Swan event, people are going to be begging him for the solution. And there he going to be. And all you mockers and scoffers, you're going to have to make a choice. All right? And the mockers and scoffers aren't exempt from what's coming and what's happening. You're losing it too. These pseudo-Israelites, these false prophets, false teachers, they're losing it just like the rest of the Americans. Hell, brothers feel the squeeze too. But hey, we have a body. All right, we trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai anyway. These people have no hope out here. They don't have nothing to trust in. Can't even trust their own families. So what happens when there's no food on the shelf? When you're down to the last few pieces of cheese, right? These people are going to lose it even more. They ain't going to have nothing to lose at that day. And that day is quickly approaching. All right, a time like no other is upon us. And it's already happened around the world. It's just not full-blown, been made manifest here in America. Oh, but trust me, it's coming. And as the scriptures say, lo, when it happens, or when it comes, and lo, it will come, then shall they know a prophet was among them. We've been warning all the people years after years, decade after decade, beginning with the elder apostles of Great Millstone. And now these things are here. So everybody got the warning, whether it was in person, on the internet. Maybe you just caught a glimpse of CNN and they were talking about Israelites. But one way or another, you got the warning, those that needed to get it. And if you didn't get it, hey, well, the Lord's still going to put them down. Luke chapter 12, talks about the servant that didn't know the will and the servant that did. The one that did is going to be beaten with many stripes. The other one's still going to be put to death, though, or being, beat with stripes, but fewer. So, hey, the judgment's at hand, and it's only going to continue to get worse and worse as those birth pains. Once that water breaks, so to say, and then pains start, the contractions, right? It only gets worse and worse and closer. And we're past the beginning of sorrows at this point. Take a look around. Look what's going on in the world. People are getting blown to pieces every single day. There's wars brewing up in every corner of the world. Right? Civil, whether it be civil, the uproars of the people, all right, or nation against nation. These things are happening, as the Lord said would be happening before his return. Yeah, and they started a while ago. It's not like it just happened this week. So these things have been happening for years at this point. So the Lord's showing us that his return is nigh at hand. And before it's all said and done, these people are going to get a whole lot worse. You're going to see demons on these people's faces when they've realized that they've been duped and their only chance is to kill people to eat. It ain't going to be no community holding hands, at the picnic. No, it's going to be people at each other's throats, unless you be part of the elect. All right, because the Lord's going to protect his sheep. That's why we're doing everything in our power to make our call and election sure. Because we know what's coming. And we don't want to be defenseless like the rest of these nincompoops out here. They're going to have no strong tower, which our strong tower is the name of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's our protection. And the Lord's going to protect those that fear him. But everybody else, they're going to have to figure it out. Don't know what you're going to eat next, why these things are happening. And we're going to be walking in the Spirit, letting the Lord guide us without doubting. These people are going to be doubting their every move. They're going to doubt their whole existence. So until the devil comes in, swoops in with his superhero cape, and brings in that mark of the beast, and everybody, all the mockers that ridiculed us about it, now they're all trying to slowly but surely wiggle their way into that chip, to bring it out. Because now you can't deny it anymore. What we said the mark of the beast is. You can't deny it. The Lord said he could give us a mouth that our adversaries could neither gainsay nor resist. It's going into being brought up in front of the councils. But, hey, it begins with the doctrine. You can't gainsay nor resist what we say the scriptures say and break it down. Because through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, the brothers of Great Millstone have 100% truth. All right, because we're the truth prophets. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, the Lord has revealed his secrets unto us. So that's why we're able to understand truly what the mark of the beast is, beginning with the elder apostles, which have been bringing it out for decades. So, Kal Hala Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. And again, the only ones that were going to be able to really understand it and break it down like that to the T is the prophets. All right, yeah, you do got some Edomites and heathens that'll say, oh yeah, the chip is the mark of the beast. But they can't break it down like we can, okay? We were the foremost experts on the mark of the beast over here at Great Millstone. And we know because of that, people are going to lose their damn minds leading up to that hour of temptation to make them, the majority of this earth, submit to the beast in his image and receive his mark. So we're seeing this, the stage, or we're literally seeing it play out. All right, the fear tactics. All right, the infrastructure to actually allow this mark of the beast to work. It's all here. All right, so any day now, Esau gonna put the pedal to the metal and really show you that he's the devil. So, and again, they already militarized the police department and now are allowing the military to police you Americans according to their own executive order they just passed, Donald Trump. So Esau about to show you his horns. So just keep the faith, just trust in the Lord, because remember, the Lord don't do nothing. These devils can't do nothing without the Lord's approval, so to say. So the Lord ain't gonna allow his servants to, continue to be put to death. There will be martyrs, but the Lord's about to lift up a standard to protect his elect. And don't fear what man can do to you. Fear what Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai can do to you. So just keep trusting and keep the faith. So with that, Lord's will is edifying to the hope of the left. Gonna give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. The bonus to the elder apostles, great millstone, who rule well. And salutation and much love to the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.